Hello and welcome to Divinely Guided 999. So today I'm using the Fairy Tarot deck. And the message for today, what we're going to tap into, is to see exactly how you can make the best possible decision. So let's get straight into this reading. How can the collective make the best possible decision at this time? The Nine of Autumn came out, which speaks about rewarding yourself for all your hard work and being happily and successfully self employed, as well as in cherishing your time alone as well. So it says, it's time to reward yourself for wonderful achievements. You've accomplished a great deal and you deserve a little relaxation, nurturing, and peace. Enjoy the fruits of your labors. Do something that feels truly luxurious and self loving. You've worked very hard. It's healthy to honor yourself in some small or even large way as an incentive to keep your forward progress going. After all, you did earn it. So this speaks of some of you are self-employed, where you're going to be in a position of being happily self-employed. So if you have been going through some struggles, you're getting over that hump, and it's okay to not spoil yourself, but it's okay to treat yourself, as this card speaks of, because you are creating a beautiful life for yourself, and you're getting into a space to where you will be able to enjoy the finer things in life, if that is something that you're wanting to do. And right now, some of you also could be cherishing the time that you have alone to yourself. Yeah. What I forgot the title of this reading, but I see that you're being focused. You're no longer being distracted, and you're not seeing things for what it is. Like, you really are being focused and focusing on the opportunities that you are trying to have for yourself, and you're not taking anything for granted. And instead, you are working on having a life that is content, that you're content with having. You're realizing that you have exactly what it takes, because you're starting to believe in yourself. At one point, you probably were thinking that you didn't have much of an option, or much of a choice when it came to something, as if though you were powerless, but you're not, and you're starting to see that for yourself. At some point, you were lacking self confidence, and that was getting in your way at some point. When it comes to you accomplishing what it is that you're wanting to have for yourself, that was getting in the way. For some of y'all, that is still getting in the way, because I see two different energies. I see some people that are not being distracted and that are really focused in on opportunities that they're trying to create for themselves. And on the other hand, I see some people that are still in this same energy that I just described, when it comes to not seeing things for what it is, pretty much like being victimizing yourself, not giving yourself the okay to go ahead and make room and move forward in life, even through the obstacles that you may experience. Renewal came out. So this is speaking of reviewing the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future. As I was speaking of, this is something that some of you have already have done. Some of you are needing to do this so that you can understand that your life do have a purpose. It's time for you to sit and reflect on some things, even if it's you having to reflect back on to things that happened so long ago in order for you to understand exactly where you are in the present moment. That is completely fine as well. It's time to release the judgment that you have on yourself. And for some of you, you are judging others as well. It's time to let that go. It's time for you to purge all the things that are no longer meant for you to be holding on to so that you can go through this renewal. As I was saying before, some of you guys are pretty much victimizing yourself. You're feeling as if though you're weak when you're not weak. You're being impatient. You're not being self-sufficient. And right now things are serious, but you may be taking things a little bit too serious because you're afraid to move forward. You're afraid of letting go of the people and things that no longer serve you. You're not focusing on the things that you need to focus on in order for you to get ahead. For some of you, this can be a person that you were connected to that you're too busy focusing on instead of focusing on the things that you're really needing to prioritize. Right now, you're needing a little extra push in order to get you going. You're needing some motivation, some support in order to keep you going or get you going for some of y'all on the right direction, on the path that you're needing to go. In order for you to have a well thought out plan that goes perfectly, in order for you to have this happiness in your life, this is geared towards prioritizing, whether this is going back to school, getting a job. For some of you that already have went to school and have degrees, whether this is stepping into a career field that you're wanting, that you feel that it is your purpose to do so. It's time to get more responsible. It's time to put yourself in a cheerful energy to where you're ready to take on whatever it is that is necessary for you to in order for you to how to put this, in order for you to be ready, as well as in rewarded, being ready to take on what may seem like a hardship or a difficulty when it comes into things that you have to do. But in the end, you'll be in a position to where you can reward yourself. If you need assistance, be sure that you are reaching out to people that you know that are willing to assist you and that this assistance is coming from a genuine place. For some of you, you have to stop making excuses, because some of you can be making excuses to the reason why you're not moving ahead, the reason why you're not doing things, and all you're doing is holding yourself back. You may feel challenged by money issues, but you should not let anything hold you back from um, moving you forward, even through the obstacles. So, again, if you're needing assistance, reach out to people that you know that are willing to help you and that is coming from a genuine place. Don't let the challenges that you are dealing with don't let the challenges that you are dealing with have a hold on you. So it's very important for you to communicate exactly what it is, clearly and accurately, exactly what it is that you are needing assistance with, because you will be amazed by the assistance that others are willing to offer you. This could be a friend, someone that you can share your concerns with. This is a person that will be gentle with you, someone that understands the sensitivity to your situation, someone that is kind. And even if this person is younger than you or have not been through the same thing that you are experiencing, this is someone that is compassionate. Yeah, it's time. It's time for you to take action and pursue the things that you really want to do with your life, because there's amazing opportunities out here. You just have to pursue them. And as long as you know exactly what it is that you want, and that you be assertive when it comes to what it is that you know that you want and what you know that is a right fit for you, you will find yourself working for someone that is a genuine individual or a good company. Most importantly, do what is right for you. Do the right thing for the right reason. For some of you, it's a battle between doing something the traditional way and doing things in a different way that you haven't done it before. And if that's what you have to do to see which works for you, do it. Yeah, because when it comes to this is something that you can't really get advice from someone else, because this has to do with you making a decision based on what it is that you want to do. This has to do with doing the right thing. So you can't go to someone else for advice when it comes to what you should do, whether you should do something traditional or whether you should do something that is new, because this is speaking of like a career, some type of opportunity here, and this opportunity is for you. So you can get advice from someone or from others, but at the end of the day, it's a decision that you have to make. Because if you get advice from others, they're not going to really be able to give you any knowledgeable advice, because they don't have the experience themselves. So it won't be coming from a, a place to where they experienced it. I feel like I should pick up these cards first. I am. I'm gonna pick up these first. Yeah, because it's not their intuition that they're needing to trust. It's you. You're the one that needs to trust your intuition. You're the one that has to do some careful reflection before you take action towards this opportunity or these opportunities that are out here. Okay, these are insights that have to come from you and not them. But it is very needed for you to stay grounded during an emotional experience that you are dealing with or that you will be dealing with. It may seem dramatic, or it might be a dramatic experience that you end up having if you haven't had it already. And when it comes to something, you should do more research before proceeding. I feel like you're going to have a lot of different opportunities out here once you start applying yourself. And you're going to really have to go within yourself to make sure that you're making the best decision. Some things are going to be traditional. It's 2024, so it's a lot of different things you can do in order to make money, in order to be self employed. So that's what it is. It's between having a traditional job where you're actually like clocking in, going to work, having to be there at a certain time, and you having a job that is like self employment. And when it comes to that, there's no one around you that experienced that. They're not going to be able to give you any input or what they feel you should do or any advice or whatnot. It's because it's an experience that they haven't experienced. So just make sure that whatever you choose, do some research. Some of you might start to delve deeper into whatever belief system it is that you believe in, or even going back to school. Also, apprenticeships aren't a bad idea as well. But I see that there could be a possibility to be committed to something that is long term. It's time for you to get in your creative energy and be enthusiastic about doing so. Don't think about the fear that comes with you getting into this creative space and you doing things differently and you doing things new. Instead, be optimistic, because it's time for you to go after your dreams. It's time for you to do something that will expand your horizons. And in order for you to do that, you have to let that creativity flow. And that could be another opportunity. Like I said, I just feel like there's so many different opportunities that will present itself once you start opening yourself up, once you start taking action and showing that you're deserving of this and this is what you want. Pretty much making up your mind that this is what you want. Again, reflecting. You have some reflecting to do, because whatever this is that you're really needing to reflect on, this could be something that you're remembering an event differently than how it actually happened. And I'm going to end it with this last card, which is the Two of Autumn. So this speaks about bringing fun into everything that you do. Once you get into your creative space and you do what it is that you're wanting to do, what you're dreaming to do, that's going to be fun within itself. This speaks of juggling multiple priorities or jobs, as I was saying. That is what I've been getting throughout this read. Like, it's a lot of opportunities out here for you. And an exceptional talent for multitasking. So I'm gonna end it with reading the Two of Autumn. And let's see, the Two of Autumn is right here. So it says, you're quite capable of handling many things at once. Your ability to multitask and still do outstanding work offers a ample offers you ample opportunities for the future. Yet, it can also be exhausting if you're not enjoying what you're doing. Make everything you do joyful. You can balance work with play if you seek out the fun in every moment, even in the pleasures, even if your pleasures are small in relative terms. They can lead to greater and greater happiness. The law of attraction sees you being playful and delivers to you more and more fun. As I was saying, you have to pretty much give off that energy of this is what you want, and you're open to receiving it. Okay, so find the humor in your situation and your concerns will fade away.